Hello, Ryan Borden here, aka Loopline. Thanks for watching this video. In this video we're going to cover how to import one of the bonuses, which is just your GSA website contact actual program settings. So a different bonus covers the template project. This is going to cover actual options that run the whole program. And so you can download this file from the members area. Once you have it downloaded, make sure you save it in a location where you know where it is. And then you can unzip it. Again, you can click up here, and sometimes there's an extract button up here in some versions of Windows. You can right click on it and go to extract all, which is what I'm going to do. You can use your favorite unzip program, whatever. Get it unzipped, and it's opened up here in a file, a new folder rather, and we're going to copy this into GSA itself. Now we do need to shut down GSA first, so close it down, make sure it's not running so we don't foul anything up. I'm going to open a new Windows Explorer window, which is this is Windows Explorer. I'm going to open a new window. I'm going to do that by mouse clicking on Windows Explorer in my taskbar. And then I'm going to go up here to this window here, and I'm going to type %appdata%. Now this is not the search window. This is the actual location window. I'm going to hit enter. And then actually let me bring this out so you can see the location here. It's just C, you can navigate to it too. It's C and then users and then whatever your username is for your computer login and then app data and then roaming. Then we're going to go to GSA website contact here, and we're going to go to projects. Rather, we're not going to go to projects. That was for the other one. We're going to go, I got to get the file back up here. Hang on. So now here's the file. Here we can see the same file already in existence right here. And we're going to go ahead and copy this and paste it over here. You could just drag it across. It's going to ask you if you want to replace the file in the destination. Choose yes. Click this. If it asks you yes or no, click yes. But you want to replace the file because there is a default settings file that it has to have to exist. We want to override it with the one from the members area that's optimized. Once that's done, it's easy. You just open up website contact. And once it loads up here, let me minimize this stuff and get it out of the way. We can see it here, and we can go to options and just have a quick look. And basically what's going to happen is there's not a whole lot of stuff going on here, so I'll just do a quick kind of run through. I have it set to 50 threads. That's probably good if you have 5 proxies, or if you have at least 5 proxies. For some people, 50 threads is going to be too fast because your machine and your DNS and everything's not going to handle it. You can kind of experiment with it. For some people, this is going to be way too slow. So you can adjust this as you like, but 50 is a nice starting point if you have no other starting point. This one doesn't really matter because it applies to scraping. We're not doing that because you're using lists already done in the members area. The show message preview, whenever you click submit, it's going to pop up a window so you can preview the message you're about to submit. I find that super handy. I always read it to make sure that I don't have any errors as a last double check. Stop projects when no proxy is alive. This is super important because you're submitting and you want to be using proxies. If your proxies all die, website contact will detect that and it will stop submitting, and we don't want to keep submitting because that'll foul things up. This is just set to auto. If you need a specific GUI size, the actual size of the window itself, you can adjust this as you see fit. The timeout, I have it set really high here to 120 seconds. You could lower it if you want, but this is just going to optimize success. And then this one doesn't really apply because, again, it's for scraping like Google, which you're not doing because you're using lists in the members area. The global filter, I have the global blacklist turned on, and all of these sites are loaded in. This is a list of sites that GSA has determined are problematic, as well as a list of sites that I have had complaints from and that sort of thing. So it just helps you filter out just a short list of problematic people. This setting disallowed different projects to send to the same website. If you have a bunch of projects and you want to make sure you don't ever submit to the same website twice, you can turn that on due to the way that I organize things and that I'll talk about in the members area for setting up projects. That's not going to matter, but you could use it if you wanted a notification. This is kind of cool. There's no way for me to turn this on for you. You're going to have to set it up if you want to use it. You can have GSA send you email notifications when something happens, like when it's done submitting to a list. It can email you and say, hey, this project is done, which is kind of cool. Anyways, that is the settings as well as the walkthrough for what they do and how they work.